Hi, English students. Today we're going to look at lesson 4 in book 6 of Wordywise, okay? So hopefully you've already finished lessons 1, 2, and 3. Now, to help you guys a little bit, I've made some extra bonus sentences that kind of explain the words. These will help you if you're still struggling with the definition of these words, okay? And you can get those down in the comment box below. First things first, we're going to go through pronunciation, and then we're going to go to the explanations, okay? So, please say these words. Aloft, aloft. Attain, attain. Okay, now this word, some people say, I'll tell you the American and Canadian pronunciation for this word, okay? So, buffet, buffet, okay? Some people do say buffet, but, okay, buffet, buffet. Elude, elude. Here it's flammable, flammable. Here, hover, hover. Inflate, inflate. Jeopardy, jeopardy. Okay, don't worry about the E and the O together. Okay, jeopardy, jeopardy. Moor, moor. Plummet, plummet. Pollute, pollute. Propel, propel. Stationary, stationary. Superb, superb. And swivel, swivel. Okay, so those are the words. Now you have to learn how to use them. Okay, so the first word here is aloft, aloft. Okay, he held his arms aloft. Okay, so it means like up in the air, up in the air. You can often use this for kites and all that kind of stuff. My sentence here is, the bank tellers held their hands aloft as the gunman took the money. Okay, so aloft, in the air, in the air. Attain. Attain can have two different meanings. Okay, so number one, attain is if you reach a high level. Okay, so maybe if you're in a school and they have English levels, kind of like level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, you say, oh, I attained level 5. That's like the highest that you got. Okay, if someone's quite old, you'll say, my grandmother died, but she had attained the age of 110. Like this, okay? So that's like the top age that they got, okay? If you're in a swim club, maybe they have different levels, okay? So here's like guppy, and then fish, and and then there's shark level, okay? Shark is like the top swimming level. You'll say, oh, in swim class, I attained the level of shark, okay? So it's the highest that you got. The second meaning for attained is that you achieved something, like you got something that was really, really good, okay? Usually this is used with the word goal. Attained his goal, okay? So if your goal is to lose some weight, maybe you say, oh, I need to be skinnier, and you want to lose 10 pounds or 5 kilograms or something like that. And then you say, oh, I attained my goal in 2 months or something like that, okay? So the second attain means that you got your goal, okay? Yes! If your goal is to get 100% on this test, I hope you can do it, okay? I attained my goal of 100% on the lesson 4 test. Okay, do your best. The third word is buffet, buffet, okay? So here's buffet. Now, there is a second pronunciation if it's a verb, okay? First, buffet. Buffet is going to be a big piece of furniture, and usually people put like books or plates and stuff inside of it. Okay, it's gonna be a big, tall piece of furniture, usually with glass doors on it and stuff like that. And I don't know, lots of people don't have these, but sometimes they do. Maybe your grandmother will have one. Okay. People can look at your beautiful plates and all that kind of stuff. This is called a buffet. So it's a furniture, a piece of furniture, similar to like a chair is a piece of furniture. Okay. The second buffet is much yummier. Okay. A buffet restaurant is one that you get a plate and then you put food. Like, oh, That looks like excellent salad. Dodonk. Ooh, that looks like wonderful pasta. Dodonk. Oh, that looks like nice ribs, beef ribs. Dodonk. Okay. And then you go to your table and you eat. And if you want more food, you get your plate and you go back and you get more food and stuff like that. This is a buffet restaurant. There's seafood buffets and Chinese food buffets. All really good, okay? I hope you can go to some. Okay, so yeah, that's buffet. The next pronunciation of this word, there seems to be a lot, is buffet, okay? Buffet is the verb. And it means that something's hitting something again and again. Not your older brother who's hitting you like this. We don't use the word, my brother buffeted me. But we will use it for like weather. The waves buffeted the beach. The wind buffeted the houses and all that kind of stuff. So it's used like hitting something again and again, usually in nature. So here, the hurricane buffeted the island throughout the terrifying night. Okay, so the hurricane buffeted the island. It means it hit it repeatedly, again and again and again. Right? So be careful, pronunciation of this word. If it's the noun, buffet. If it's the verb, buffet. Okay, buffet. The next word, elude. Elude. If someone is chasing you or pursuing you, eluding means that you get away. Okay, so if the mouse is running away from the cat, okay, the cat is like, lunch, and the cat wants to eat it. The cat's chasing the mouse. But the mouse is very clever. So the mouse eluded the cat, maybe ran underneath a door or something like that, okay? So we say it eluded the cat. Escape, like that, okay? Elusive, it says here, elusive, hard to find or capture, okay? So elusive means that people are chasing you, and then they're not found. This is very elusive, okay? In our previous example, we'll say the mouse was very elusive. The cat chased. If you're playing hide and seek with somebody, if there's one person who's really good at hide and seek, we'll say, ooh, that person's very elusive. Now, another meaning for the adjective elusive is going to be that something is like kind of hard to understand, okay? Hard to, you're kind of like, the teacher's talking and you, what? You say, oh, this idea is very elusive. So, number 2 here. The teacher slowly described the elusive procedure to the young science students. Okay? So maybe they have to do something in science class and it has like 30 steps. And the teacher explains it and then half the class is still confused. So the teacher is like, oh, okay, maybe this is very elusive. I'll explain it again. Okay? So something that's very hard to understand. Something that needs very clear explanation. The next word, be careful here, okay? Because there is a word, flame, in which we say flame, okay? And that means a small fire. Like there's a flame on top of the candle, okay? So that's flame, flame. This is not a sound. That a there is not the same sound. This is flammable. Flame, flammable. Flammable means that something's easy to catch fire, okay? So my shirt, I'm sure, is very easy to catch fire. So I have to be careful. If I'm cooking, you don't want to wear a really long shirt because maybe your shirt will touch the fire and then big problems, okay? So flammable things, you have to be very careful for them, especially if you're in a science class. There might be lots of flammable things around, okay? So flammable. Here, methane gas. Methane gas is highly flammable and should be handled with caution. Okay, so it's a type of gas. The next word is hover. Hover is something that's flying, but not flying and moving. You know, like this may be flying, the airplane flying like this, the bird flying. But some birds, some insects, and helicopters can hover, where they're just kind of like zzz, without the hand, okay? So it's just kind of like there. So a hummingbird, you know, can like this, okay? Whereas maybe an eagle must keep going. Okay, so hovering is we just sit there like this. I'm sure mosquitoes can hover. Anything that's annoying. So yeah, hover, stay in the air. Inflate. Inflate means you pump something like this and then it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So you can inflate a tire. You can inflate a balloon. All of these things. You can even inflate your mouth. Okay? So this is inflating something, to fill with air or other gas. Okay? So you get full, 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 full. The opposite of this word is deflate. Okay? De-flate. Deflate. Okay? So inflate, deflate. Good. Next word is jeopardy. Jeopardy. Jeopardy just means danger. We usually say in jeopardy, in jeopardy. So here, the wordly wise sentence. Mountaineers who climb without partners put their lives in jeopardy. It means their lives are in danger. Okay? So we say the word in jeopardy. And my sentence. The relationship between the two countries was in jeopardy with the election of the new hostile leader. Okay, so here I put in the green, in jeopardy, in jeopardy. In jeopardy. Now, jeopardy also has a verb, jeopardize. It means make something dangerous. Okay? So Wendy's perfect attendance record at school was jeopardized by her sickness. So Wendy went to school every day, maybe like 150 days in a row. But now she's sick, and it's Sunday night, and can she go to school tomorrow? I don't know. So her perfect attendance record was jeopardized. Okay? Sometimes it's more serious than that too. I mean, jeopardize can be like really kind of serious thing. So wordly wise talks about smoking. Smoking jeopardizes your health and stuff like that, and it does. Okay. Moor. Okay, moor. Moor is that you're holding something that can fly. Okay, so if there's a hot air balloon. But you want to sleep, a hot air balloon will actually go down. But a blimp, look up the word blimp. Okay, B-L-I-M-P. A blimp will float in the air, hover in the air, and you have to tie it down. Okay, you moor your blimp like this. Okay. Also a boat. So a boat, when you don't want to be on the boat, when you want to go back to your house, you have to tie your boat up. You can say, I moored the boat. Okay? And mooring is the noun. That's the thing. So the hurricane tore many boats from their moorings. Okay? So the boat's gone now, probably out in the ocean, drifted out to the ocean. Plummet. Plummet means fall. Very quickly. Zoom. Like this. So we say the bird plummeted from the sky. Plummet means that something falls super, super quickly, okay? Yeah, plummet. Pollute. Pollute means you make something dirty, really. Pollute the air, pollute the river, all of this kind of stuff, okay? So pollute. The factory was ordered to stop polluting the river. Okay, after the word stop, you have to have ing, okay? So the factory was ordered to stop polluting the river. To stop. When we have this ordered and stop, the verb with the verb, we say ta. Ordered to stop polluting the river. Good. So pollute. Pollution. Pollution. Every country should be trying to stop pollution. The governor promised to reduce the pollution. So the, we know this is a noun. So reduce the pollution that was plaguing the country's air quality. Plaguing. I think we did that before. If not, you have to look it up. Okay, it's either wordly wise 5 or wordly wise 7. My brain is a little bit hard. But plaguing the country. So again and again and again, making the air quality poor. Okay. So the governor, the leader of the state, said no more air pollution like this. Okay. Or at least reduce it. The next word, propel. Propel means you push something along. Okay. So the gas engine propelled the car. Okay, this is where we get the word propeller. Okay, at the front of an airplane, an airplane, they have a propeller, okay, or the back of a boat, and it's pushing the boat forward, okay. This is called a propeller. So propel something means push it forward, push it forward. So here, two engines propelled the speedboat. It means it pushed it forward, pushed it forward. Here is a kind of a different propel, okay? In my sentence, I use the word propel, but it's not so much pushing a thing. It's, you'll see. Hold on, here we go. Da, 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 da. An angry sentiment, angry people, okay? An angry feeling. An angry sentiment amongst the population propelled the presidential candidate to the win. Here it kind of means like the people are angry, so then they have a new president, and the president gets pushed into the job, okay? Because everyone's super angry. They're like, we need change, and they push them. Okay, so propel. You push someone to the front. My sentence is a little bit less literal, okay? The boat propeller is pushing a thing, okay? But in my sentence, the angry emotions propelled the president to the win. Yeah, no one's actually pushing the president, but it means it carried him to the win. The next, I put something here on my paper. Just be careful here. I've had students in the past, stationary with an A and stationary with an E. Okay, this stationary actually just kind of means paper, but paper that you use to write letters. Okay, so a store that sells paper and erasers and red pens or pencils or highlighters. This store we can say is a stationery store. Okay, they sell student stuff, but that's going to be with an E. This stationery is a little bit different. This stationery means not moving. Okay, not moving. So here they talk about a stationary bicycle. A stationary bicycle is a bicycle that doesn't move. Okay, it's maybe inside your house and you just do it for exercise. This is me on a bicycle. Yeah, so a stationary bicycle doesn't move. If you get in an accident and you really hurt your neck, the doctor will say, go home and be stationary, okay? This is a time to watch TV. Okay, you're not supposed to move much. And definitely don't move your neck. So you have to move like this. I want my neck to be stationary. It means you're not moving your neck. Stationary, we can also use stationary for prices, okay? So if this eraser was at $1 10 years ago, and 5 years ago was $1, and today, $1. We say the prices are stationary, okay? Stationary. Superb. Superb means excellent, or wonderful, or fantastic, or awesome. We have a lot of words in English, okay? Great. That just means superb, okay? Splendid. Really, really good. So I hope you go to a buffet restaurant and the food is superb, okay? Superb. So Wyatt thought the movie was superb and wants to see it again next weekend. So Wyatt wants to see the superb movie. Okay? It's just an adjective. It just means great. If you attain your goal of getting 100% on the WordUI's test, then the teacher might write on the bottom, 100% superb. Okay, like you really, really did well. And the last one is swivel. Swivel. My chair swivels this way and this way. My chair is swiveling. Okay, I can swivel my neck. Okay, back and forth, back and forth. Maybe on the grass outside your house, the water will swivel back and forth, back and forth. Okay, and that is swivel. And that is the last word. So study for the test. If you need any help, please ask. These 15 English words are all very useful. Make sure you can use all the parts, okay? So if it's a noun, make sure you can use the verb. If it's an adjective, make sure you can use the adverb, okay? So get to know these words, okay? Get ready for the test. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.